Hello, today I'm going to show you how to insert a document from your Google Drive into your Google site. So first thing you need to do is get that document into Google Drive. And the easiest thing to do is actually set the conversion of the document to convert to Google Docs format first. So to do that, you click on the Settings icon, you click on Settings, and check the box that says Convert Uploads Files to Google Docs Editor Format. Check that box and click Done. Now anything you upload will convert to a Google Doc format, Google Sheets format, Google Slides format, etc. So now I'm in Capsule 1 because this evidence is going to relate to Capsule 1. So I'm going to click on New, I'm going to click File Upload, and I'll locate that file on my computer. So I'm looking for an agenda I made relating to vision setting. So here is my agenda. It's in Word document, but because it's in a Word document and I turn conversion on, it's going to actually convert it to a Google Doc. Now, sometimes the conversions don't happen exactly how you want. If that's the case, you can leave it in Word document, which I'll show you in a little bit. And now, I go back to Capsule 1, and here it is. Sometimes it may go back to your drive, so I'm going to go ahead and put it back into Capsule 1 by just dragging and dropping. And now, there it is. So it's there. The next thing I need to do is open it up, and make sure the sharing permissions are on exactly where I want them to be. So I click on Share on the top right corner of the document, and I click on Advanced. This shows me who has editing rights on the document, and or if I want my portfolio to be completely public, I just click Change and I say Public on the web. That means when it's embedded, people will be able to view it. If this is not the case, then people won't be able to view it in your window. So I'm going to click Save. Alright, so now I have my document ready to go. Now let's go ahead and go to my embed site. So again, to embed, you have to be in edit mode. So I'm going to click on edit. Now I'm going to find the area that I want to embed it in, and I'm going to click insert. This time, I want to insert a Google Drive file, so I select Drive, I select Document, and I find the document on my list. Sometimes it's easier to sort by list view to find it, and here it is. Here's my agenda. I simply click it and say select. Then I change some of the properties of this. Do I want a border around it? Yeah, that would be nice. Do I need a title? Do I want to title it manually? I'll just exclude the title. Now the height is 600 pixels is the default. You can change that. When you change it, it may be smaller or larger. You just have to play with it. So I'm going to leave it at 600 pixels. And the width, I'm going to leave it 100%. Leave it blank because that means it's 100%. I'm going to click Save. Again, you're not going to see what this looks like until you click the Save button. So I click Save. And there it is, embedded. There's a big scroll in the middle of it, so I may want to make it a little bit longer. The height a little bit taller. So I'm going to go ahead and click Edit. I'm going to put a title, and I'll make that bold, and actually change that title to a heading title. Now I'm going to click on this box, this object, and click the little Properties button, which is this gear. I'm going to make the height, let's just make it 1,000 and see what happens. I click 1,000. Now again, to see what it looks like, I publish it and click Save. Okay, it's a lot longer, and the scroll bar is not as big, not as much scrolling, so I think I like that. I can play with it if I want to again. But now you see it embedded directly here. And everything got converted over, so I'll leave it as a Google Doc, which is the easiest thing to do. However, if you don't like the way it looks as a Google Doc, you can leave it as a Word document. So I'm going to show you how to do that next. So let's go ahead and remove this. Now, to upload it and insert it as a Word document, you need to go back to your Google Drive. and change the settings back to don't convert. So I'm going to uncheck this box and click done. Now I'm going to click new again. I'm going to go upload the file just like I did before. Find the agenda, and I'm going to upload it. And now here it is. Notice the difference. This is a .docx now because I turned the conversion off, so it stays as a Word document. Now to insert this as a Word document, I need to actually open up the file, and you get a preview. Again, I still need to click the little share guy, this little guy with a plus sign, to change the sharing permissions. Click on advanced, and again change to make it public on the web, and click save. Select save, and then click done. If you're concerned with public on the web, you could just make it share it with view-only rights to the people who are going to be reviewing your portfolio. Now, I cannot go to my site and go to insert the same way I did before. I need to actually embed this using what they call HTML code. To access the HTML code, click the little three dots where it says More Actions. And you see Add Star, Rename, or Report Abuse. So that's not exactly where you want to go. What you want to do is actually pop this out first. And now, once you pop it out, now you have Embed Item option. So I click on Embed Item, and it gives you HTML code. What you want to do is just simply copy all this code. So I select it and say Copy. So now I copy the HTML code to embed this Word document into my site. So now I have it copied. I go back to my Google site. Again, to edit anything in the site, I have to click Edit. So I click Edit Page. And now I want to put it under My Agenda. So I put my cursor there. Now, right now we're in what they call rich text mode because you see a toolbar. You need it to paste in the code, you need to get into HTML code. Well, there's a little HTML button right here. So I click on the Edit HTML Source button. Then I see all this HTML code. What I do now is find where it says My Agenda somewhere on this page. Here it is, My Agenda. And I find a place below that. It doesn't really matter where. I'm going to just put it right here and then paste it in. You don't need to know what that code means. You just need to paste it in below the text. I paste it in and I click Update. And now you have this little gadget. If it doesn't go where you want it to go, you can always drag it around later. Again, it's not published. You can't see what it looks like until you click Save. But before you click Save, click on the gadget and then click on the Properties button because once you insert that, it becomes what they call an iframe gadget. I click on Properties, and here's the width and height. I'm going to put the width at 100%. So I change it to 100% so it takes the whole width of the page. So I change the pixels to percent and I select 100. Then I click. I'm going to go ahead and include a border and include a scroll bar. Again, this is properties you can always change and play with. And I click OK and go ahead and click Save to see what it looks like. And now you have your Word document embedded. It doesn't look as pretty as the Google Doc embedded, but you can always collapse this left side thumbnail to see it all in big. And again, I may want to change the width of it a little bit more or the height a little bit more to meet my needs. But you see it's embedded directly on the page. And that's how you embed a document, whether it be a PDF or a Word document or an Excel file or a PowerPoint. Thank you so much.